Make sure you go on this website before you purchase the used car. This is the website that I use. It's called carcomplaints.com. It has a lot of reviews on a lot of cars that are like the current defective vehicles, the worst vehicles, the best vehicles. It tells you the year, the models. It tells you people's complaints, and these are actual complaints from actual people. So like I'm gonna go to ACURA right now, and it says the worst model is the TLX, the 2015, has a lot of complaints, and like it says is that beware of the clunker. It has a badge of a clunker, meaning that it's a beware of this vehicle, this model year. It tells you that it has tons of transmission problems. It tells you that it has 116 different complaints from regular customers, that it jerks between gears, transmission jerkiness and stock and go traffic, transmission jerks and hesitates in the cold, it surges and forward, parking and slips, not shifting properly, transmission failure, transmission grind, slipped and drive. So basically it shows for this, for ACURA, it shows that the worst TL is, this is a website that I check before I go to get any used car. Anything like this, like they're showing here, these are the years. This is the worst model years, the 2010 TL, is that it has excessive oil consumption. So a lot of people are complaining about excessive oil consumption, actual reviews, actual typical cost of the repair, 7,000, how much miles did it usually happen, 16 complaints on it. Car consumes oil, no drip, blowout. This website is like fantastic. It tells you exactly how the car did in crash tests. They got an overall good rating. It tells you recalls that's actually out on the vehicle. The airbag, there's a recall for the airbag. Then it tells you like TSBs. TSB is like service bulletins, like stuff that have came up and they found out that these are issues, but they're not covering it under warranty. These are just issues that happened, and they're telling you basically what they are. Like, you know, certain TLs, higher expected engine oil consumption, powertrain, clutch, pedal pop, squeaks or clicks. It's a lot of things. The automatic transmission, service bulletin, possibility of the judder from the torque converter, lockup clutch, felt while driving, 20 minutes possibility for the judder to occur. Software update for the transmission is available. There's a lot of different things on this website. A lot. You can check any car. Like, say if you're looking up it's a Honda, like, you know, they have Honda Accords. The Hondas, out of all the Hondas, the Honda Accord, the 2008 is the worst model. This one has the most complaints about, see, and then some of them, they have the seal of approval, and some of them says beware of the clunker. See, like this one, it says beware of the clunker for this year. And then they have the ACURA TL. Then you go to 2007 TL, and it'll have the seal of pretty good approval, meaning that the car is done great, really hasn't had that many problems. It's a really good deal, it's a really good car, and it's, you know, it's reliable. And it shows the transmission for the 2003, avoid it like the plague. So if you're gonna get a 2003 ACURA TL, avoid it, because this one is a problem, especially with the transmission, which plenty of people are complaining about the transmission. They said, just like they have the plaque here, it says avoid like the plague. Avoid it like the plague, meaning stay away from it. Do not purchase the 2003 ACURA TL. They're very problemsome, especially the transmission. Typical cost is $2,819. The average mileage is 114,000 miles when this happens. On the highway in Oregon, my wife was changing lanes to pass. The transmission suddenly slammed into a low gear, causing a whiplash and creating a dangerous situation. Shortly after, the entire transmission failed, went into limp mode. Home, ACURA knew that there was a problem with forced to offer warranty extension twice. My car's mileage falls out of the warranty range. Obviously, ACURA needed to do a recall to fix this by now. Widely known problem is under impression that ACURA was a company with higher standard. Blah, 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 whatever. Transmission have to be replaced after cascading gear failures. Check this website, carcomplaints.com, if you're going to purchase a used car. They have a lot of good reviews on here. They tell you what you need to know about the car. Just like I said, they show you what recalls is out for the vehicle, what investigations are under the vehicle, TSBs, like basically what issues the car's had. This one has like 139 TSBs of 2003 for the power steering belt pulley failure, hydraulic power steering pump failure. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. But don't think it's just ACURA or Honda. There's a lot of other brands, you know, just like here. They're showing right here, where is it? The worst vehicles, which would be the 2002 Ford Explorer is number 1, 2003 Honda Accord is number 2, the Hyundai Sonata, the Jeep. These are all the worst cars, like, and this is the numbers shown in which ones is the worst. These are all the worst ones, so you avoid these because these has too many complaints. And if you look online, you'll notice that some of these cars that they have here, that it's actually clunkers, that a lot of dealerships are selling a lot of these vehicles, and they're selling them and they're knowing that these vehicles have tons of problems, and you guys don't know that these vehicles have tons of problems, so they're willing to sell it off for a lower price. So you're sitting there thinking that you're getting a deal, but you're really not getting a great deal because you're getting a car that's going to cost you tons of money to fix, and it's going to have tons of problems. You know, just like some people, they think, oh yeah, get a 2014 Altima, not knowing that it has like tons of issues with it. You know, get a 2013 Nissan Altima. Oh yeah, it's gonna have no problems there. I don't think so. You know, 2011 Hyundai Sonata. Oh yeah, it's not gonna have no problems. I don't think so. A lot of people is having issues with that. 2004 Honda Accord. They think they're gonna have no issues with that either, but there's plenty of issues with that also. The Toyota Camry, which is supposed to be a great car. The 2007 Toyota Camry has plenty of problems. The 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee has a lot of issues too. It's just, all right, so I'm just gonna click on a random one like the Explorer since it's number 1. Look at this, avoid like the plague. Like, it has plenty of transmission problems. Look, 1,500 people complained about transmission stuff. Like, all this is transmission related, hesitation, and when you click on it, it tells you exactly what mileage, how much the repair costs, and actual reviews that people actually left showing, like telling you what their experience was and how it was. So if you ever get a chance, check out this website. If you're ever looking for another car, or you're looking, looking for another car, or family members looking for another car, refer them to this site because it has a lot of good reviews and it has a lot of good information here before you buy a car. Check it out. It's www.carcomplaints.com. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.